Dear colleagues, dear friends, the 30th Symposium on Summer School on Physics of Ionized Gases is about to start. First of all, we hope that all of you and your dear ones are all well and safe. And we are at the same time very sad that we were not able to meet you here in Serbia live in Šabac. But moreover, we are very excited and very happy that we succeeded in organizing this 30 SPIG conference. And we are so happy to see so many of you online tonight. There are over 150 registered participants, guests, and sponsors. For your support and help to realize this first fully virtual SPIG conference, especially we want to thank the invited speakers for their preparation and for their readiness to work with us and to test their presentation. And we are very happy for your patience in preparing this virtual conference. Not just invited speakers, also all that contributed with poster sessions. The poster gallery is looking amazing, and we are all inviting you to be with us for the poster sessions. So thank you all for being here with us tonight. And for the last 3 months, the SPIG organizers were extremely dedicated to to organize this virtual conference and to make it possible for this first virtual SPIG to happen. So I would like to use this opportunity to thank the whole organizing team, and I hope that you will enjoy this virtual SPIG almost as the regular one or even more. So I want to first present the core members of the organizing committee. So first of all, Luka Popovic, the co-chair of the Scientific Organizing Committee, and Duško Borka, another co-chair of the Scientific Organizing Committee, and I want to present Vladimir Srećković, my co-chair of the Local Organizing Committee, and myself. So thank you all for this opportunity, and I want to invite now first Professor Luka Popovic to address the audience as a co-chair of the SPIG Organizing Committee.
Okay. Dear colleagues, it is my pleasure to start with this opening ceremony, and I'm happy to see you all here, virtually, of course, but what to do, and also our guests from Ministry and from the institution, from Institute of Physics, from the Mathematical Faculty, and from the Observatory of Belgrade that organized of this SPIG. Symposium at Summer School on Physics of Ionized Gases was initiated almost 60 years ago as an international conference in the field of atomic collision processes, particle and laser beam interactions with solids, low temperature plasma, and general plasma. This SPIG 2020 is very specific. First of all, since this year we are celebrating the jubilee of 30th SPIG, but also this SPIG will be remembered as the first SPIG conference that is organized fully in virtual format. The idea of organizing committee of SPIG 2020 was to organize the conference in Šabac, a city located in the west part of Serbia. At the beginning of this year, we had all details about organization. For example, signed contract with the Hotel Slobodan to find extra support for young PhD students to attend the conference. Also, we find a nice place for a welcome cocktail and nice place for conference dinner. The organization was almost perfect, but at that time we could not imagine that situation with pandemic of COVID-19 is going to get worse. In February, we stopped with our activity, hoping that the situation will be regular in 2-3 months. Actually, in May, it was better in Serbia, and the organizers decided to save the dates of the conference for August 2020, but changed the format of the conference. That conference is hybrid format, having both regular and virtual participation, taking into account the pandemic situation and travel restrictions. But situation with the novel coronavirus became even worse in July than in February, March. Today, situation seems to be much better, but not enough. It is still not safe to have the face-to-face meeting. Therefore, we decide to have fully virtual conference. And we worked really hard for the past 2 months to make the best out of it. This is the first virtually organized conference from this field in Serbia, and we hope that this format of SPIG2020 conference will be almost the same as a regular one. A dozen of our colleagues will moderate the conference and have the speakers and chairs of sessions, and I use this opportunity to thank them all. Also, I thank to our colleagues in organization who spent too much work and energy in organization of the conference. The SPIG was organized by Department of Astronomy, Faculty of Mathematics, University of Belgrade, Institute of Physics Belgrade, and Astronomical Observatory in Belgrade. SPIG 2020 has about 150 registered participants from all over the world, from around 30 countries. We will have 59 lectures and 60 posters will be presented. Also, we will have the special session, Atomic Collision in Plasma, that is organized in honor of our scientist, Ratko Janev, who passed away last year and who significantly contributed to SPIG conference. We published the book of contributed papers and abstracts of invited lectures and progress reports in the publication of Astronomical Observatory of Belgrade, which is present in electronic form at the website of SPIG conference. Also, you are invited to send your papers to the special issue of European Physical Journal D that will publish works presented at the SPIG conference. As a conclusion, let me say that we have all details prepared as regular conference, and I hope that it will not be a problem because the conference is virtual, and I invite you to enjoy in the program of SPIG 2020 and hope that you will have a pleasant time and productive scientific discussion. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dragana.
Thank you, Luka. Before inviting our first guest speaker, we need to thank our sponsors for their support. And first of all, we would like to thank the Ministry of Education, Science and Technological Development of the Republic of Serbia. Apart from it, we thank the support of Telekom Serbia, of the city of Šabac. We thank the support of the Springer and the European Physical Journal D. We thank the support of Roentgeg from Germany and SPEX from Germany. And finally, we would like to thank the Synchrotron Soleil from France. And now I would like to invite Dr. Saša Lazović, Assistant Minister of the Ministry of Education, Science and Technical Development, Republic of Serbia. Please.
Thank you, Ms. Chairman, for this nice introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of the government of the Republic of Serbia and also on behalf of the Ministry of Education, Science and Technological Development. This conference has had many challenges in the past and was successful in overcoming these challenges. And I'm quite sure that this challenge, global challenge, will also be a playground where we can actually learn and establish new practices and actually contribute to the international cooperation, which is actually the key point of this kind of conferences. We are fighting the COVID-19 in many different arenas. One of the arenas is actually a national arena, where we, through the Science Fund, were able to launch a call dedicated to COVID-19, to fighting COVID-19, and also were successful in calls to the Innovation Fund. But of course, Europe has also its responses to Horizon 2020, the joint calls in which we participate. At the global level, there is the World Bank, which actually has a specific program to fight COVID-19. And we sincerely hope that we will continue to support these kind of efforts, not only in physics, but also in other areas. It's not only in times of crisis where we should think about the science, we should plan in advance, and actually this is the moment in time where we do not need to explain why science is important. It is important because it provides solutions. I'm sure that this conference is going to continue for at least as much as it has been until now, and I wish you a successful conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The conference, as already mentioned by Luca, was organized by the joint effort of three very important institutions, research and educational institution in Serbia, and this is the Faculty of Mathematics of University of Belgrade, the Institute of Physics of University of Belgrade, and the Astronomical Observatory in Belgrade. And I would like first to invite Professor Dr. Miljan Knežević, the Vice Dean of the University of Belgrade Faculty of Mathematics, to address the audience. Thank you, Miljan.
Thank you very much. Firstly, I would like to thanks on behalf of all the organizers, since we have had the opportunity to organize this beautiful event. I would like also to congratulate the anniversary, because this is 30th in a row over a period of 60 years of this conference. Faculty of Mathematics would like to keep up this conference, of course, and to move forward, because we need to use modern technologies in our work. I would like also to wish all the participants, lecturers and guests to have a good time, to enjoy in this conference, to have to organize a working atmosphere, and to have successful environment and successful cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you, Miljan. I have to personally thank the Faculty of Mathematics and the Department of Astronomy, because without the support of the computer science laboratory of the Faculty of Mathematics, we would not be able to organize this virtual meeting. Second, I would like to invite the director of Institute of Physics of University of Belgrade, Dr. Aleksandar Bogojević, because without the support of the Institute of Physics as well, this important meeting would not be organized, not now and not in the past as well, because this support was always very much appreciated. Please.
Thank you for the kind words. It's quite natural for the Institute of Physics Belgrade to support this kind of conference. First of all, it has a tradition, and this is very, very important. Second of all, quite a substantial number of researchers at our institution are working in the field of ionized gas physics, and this is important for us for that reason. On the other hand, until a few years ago, this was the most important thing. If you gaze at the universe, everything is ionized gases. Now we have this dark matter nonsense, which is putting this visible matter in a second-tier position. But joking aside, it's this kind of research is important for basic science. It's important for various sciences, not just physics, as we can see from the institutions that are supporting this, and hopefully, maybe for the future of all mankind, because we would like to make those artificial stars shine here and give us so-called unlimited energy. So for all of those reasons, it is the pleasure of the Institute of Physics to support this endeavor. I would like to offer my encouragement to the organizers for tackling this non-trivial kind of organizing of a conference. I think, unfortunately, this doesn't seem to be a localized in time thing. I think we're going to have to learn to make virtual and hybrid conferences more and more. And we have to learn to build this kind of environment. We have the technology, but just how to organize it so that you can have the personal contacts that come naturally at a physical conference. If you are successful in this endeavor, then it's going to impact a much wider part of the research community and humanity as a whole, because we have to learn how to communicate through some kind of telepresence. And I wish you all the luck. I hope that all of the participants will get as much out of the conference as they can. And I hope that you listen to them for ideas on how this kind of thing can be improved in the future. I think it'll take a lot of input on all sides to make good virtual conferences. So I wish you all the luck, best of luck, and a fruitful conference to all of you.
Thank you very much for your inspiring words. This is exactly what we are aiming for. I know it's not easy for us and it's not easy for you to pretend that, that we meet all in person, but hopefully we will manage to mimic and to encourage you to communicate and to network during this conference. Last but not the least, I would like to invite the Director of Astronomical Observatory Belgrade, Dr. Gojko Đurašević, but since unfortunately he canceled the last minute and was not able to join us, Professor Luka Popović will talk on behalf of him.
Again, me.
Again. Thank you, Luka.
Okay. On behalf of the management of the observatory and director of Gojko Đurašević, I wish you a pleasant conference, virtual conference, observatory participating organization. This is second SPIG that we participated in organization. We published the book of abstract and contributed papers in our publication, and we are very satisfied with our collaboration with physicists, especially from the Institute of Physics in Belgrade, and also with mathematical faculty, that we have a very good collaboration, and this is one of the project that we now is working on, and hope you will enjoy in the conference. Thank you very much. And I can stay here or should move?
We should invite, can you, as the chair of the next session? Okay, I will, with this part, all our guest speakers have addressed the audience, and I would like now to invite Luka Popović to stay, as he is the chair of the first session of the conference. Please, to open the conference as to start the first session.
Thank you. The opening ceremony is finished, and we are pleased to start with the working part of the conference. The